Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I wish a very good day to my lecturer, Dr. Nona Samani. My name is Nurul Atirah binti Zahari. Today I will present my research proposal. This video presentation will include the discussion of the title, the background of the study, as well as the objective and the research methodology. Now let's begin.
So, my research is entitled Anti-Hadith, a study of impacts towards Muslims and the strategies in dealing with anti-Hadith groups in Malaysia. Now, let's break down the title one by one. First, anti-Hadith is the main key in this study, and then the impacts toward Muslim is an independent variable. After that, the strategies in dealing with anti-Hadith groups is dependent variable. And lastly, in Malaysia is pertaining to the population or the respondents of the study. Next, move to the context or flow of this presentation. First, I will discuss about the background or introduction of this study. Second, the objective of this study. After that, I will answering why I choose this topic for my research. And lastly, I will explain my research methodology. Now, let's start to the background of anti-Hadith group. During the time of Imam Ash-Shafi'i, which is the 2nd century Hijrah, has emerged a group does not like the Hadith. This anti-Hadith group was described by Imam Shafi'i in his book Al-Ummu and Ar-Risalah. Anti-Hadith is a heresy that is increasingly spread among the people. This anti-Hadith influence is widening when there are parties who support their beliefs and understanding by creating books, seminars, and articles that relate it. This anti-Hadith group does not adhere and does not believe in Hadith as an authentic source in Islam after the Quran. These anti-Hadith groups try to interpret the verses of the Quran according to their understanding based on the poor translation. They do not have expertise in the language of the Quran, do not understand the style of the verses and their balaghah, so they understand Al-Quran based on existing and the resulting understanding is misguided from its true meaning. Now, let's move to the meaning of anti-Hadith. In Arabic, the anti-Hadith movement is called as Munkir al-Sunnah. Munkir is isim fa'il from the word ankara yunkiru inkaran, while the word inkar has same meaning with the word of Judi, which is to deny in the situations he knows. Based on the 4th edition Hall Dictionary 2013, default has the same meaning. First, disbelieve and deny. Second, refuse, disobedient and unwilling. Third, deny, description, deny. Next, according to Imam An-Nawawi, Sunnah means a hadith that narrated from the Prophet ﷺ. Besides that, hadith in terms of language is news, while hadith in terms terminology is all that attributed to the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, either words, deeds, confessions, nature, and morals. So, the objective of this study: first, to explain the meaning of anti-Hadith group. Second, to identify the impacts of anti-Hadith group towards Muslims. And third, to describe the strategies in dealing with the anti-Hadith group. Now, I will answer why I choose this topic for my research study. I will give you 3 reasons why I choose this topic. First, it is a contemporary and occurring issue. It is meaning that it is still happening, it is relevant, and it is still significant. Second, I can know more about the anti-hadith movement that occur in Malaysia. And lastly, it can be my references when I want to study about it. Now, let's move to the research methodology. In this research, I use a quantitative research method in the study. In order to answer this question, I will conduct the survey research, so the information will get through the answer from the respondents. For this research, the target population that needed to answer the research questions are consist of the following groups of participants: the Muslim community in Bandar Sri Damansara, Kuala Lumpur. And then, in this study, I have chosen to use the method of data collection on a 5-point Likert type answer scale as the respondent scale of answers to all statements used in this study instrument. In this study instrument, respondents were asked to choose their answer by marking one of the numbers from 1 to 5 based on the description of the numbers, namely strongly agree to strongly disagree. The relevant question is as shown below. Do you agree that the statement of anti-hadith group says that we need to adhere to the Quran only? So the respondent can choose the answer from the strongly agree to strongly disagree. In conclusion, I can conclude that the position of the Hadith as the second source of reference after the Quran can no longer be considered. Therefore, the position of Prophet Muhammad as the confirmer of the teachings of the Quran cannot be disputed. This is because through Prophet Muhammad, all the basics and standards of behavior and thought, spirituality and morals, personal and social life in Islam apply to mankind. That's all from me. Thank you.